George Stoll, after 29 years, retired as head coach at Stillwater, shaking the hand of Blaine head coach Dave Nelson. 285 wins, the second most in Minnesota history. Scott Hoffman draws Blaine for his inaugural game as the Ponies head coach. And boy, Blaine came out hitting tonight. Jake Frazier on the receiving end of that shot. First quarter, it's Blaine senior fullback Brent Ficasello finding the end zone. This guy is unbelievable. He's a Don Nottingham, Larry Zonka, all rolled into one. Second quarter, Ficasello again. His favorite player is Mike Allstott. Can you see why? This guy's running over the Ponies 30 yards inside of the Stillwater 10. It sets up a 2-yard touchdown run, 14-0. Blaine in command. Late in the half now. Watch this run by Ficasello. It'll cover 18 yards, and again, the extra point will fail, but Blaine will lead at the half. Look at him run over people, 20-0. Now in the fourth quarter, here he comes again. 33 carries, 227 yards, and he buries the Pony in his way to touchdown number 4, 33-12, the final. Let's hear from head coach Dave Nelson.
We based our offense around him this year, and he's a great player. So going in, we wanted to get him the ball a lot, and he does a lot of good things when he gets it.
I just love to go up the middle. I love to see great blocks by my line. I don't know, I sure hope we have a great season. Sure hope we do well.
Cretin-Derham Hall, punt return by Kim Sorin. Watch this, they're already up 14-0. One guy to beat, and Sorin's gonna run him over right there. Knocks him down, he goes 68 yards for the touchdown. The Raiders lead at this point 21-0. All-State quarterback Joe Mauer, 10 of 13, 183 yards, 3 touchdowns, all in the first half. Rashawn Powers-Neal on the screen. He'll juke his way 56 yards for the score. He also rushed 91 yards and 2 touchdowns. This was a runaway, 56-0 final tonight. Talk about a textbook tackle. Watch the hit by Josh Brown. Oh my. Burnsville Jr. with a big hit. The Blaze win it. This guy's name is Diesel Jackson. You better be a good fullback if your name is Diesel. 14-7, Burnsville wins tonight. In Red Wing tonight, the All-State receiver, Larry Fitzgerald Jr., looking for Holy Angels to get out in front on the wingers, and they do. Steve Athman in from 2 yards out, 7-0. Later, Andrew Ubolodi on a 3-yard run. The wingers actually led this game until Larry Fitzgerald scored on a late touchdown run. 13-8 final. Holy Angels a winner tonight. Orono has a Division I recruit. Pat Bechdahl, 6'6", 300 pounds. The Gophers have their eye on this guy. He helped the Spartans' running game overpower Becker tonight. Adam Sorensen scores on this 20-yard touchdown run to make it 6-0. Becker's star quarterback Jared Postumus didn't dress, and they missed him. Nathan Vroniak with an 11-yard score. He rushed for 181 yards and 2 touchdowns. Orono 41-21 tonight. Cooper Hawks hosting Centennial. Short touchdown run. Josh Massey, Centennial in front. But watch this. He's only a sophomore. The quarterback, Jason Johnson, with the pump fake, and then the 45-yard touchdown strike, but it's too little, too late. Centennial wins it tonight.
Randy, where was the safety man?
Where was the safety man? 14-7 final. Eagles jumped all over Kennedy tonight. Watch number 8, John Bradley, picks up the blitz, and then the quarterback, Mike Erickson, on the screen to John Schemmel. He does the rest. 51 yards after the 2-point conversion. It's Eden Prairie in front, 8-0. The Eagles defense, tough again. Watch this hit by number 46, Seth Weigel. He sacks the quarterback, Drew Aber, and it led to an Eden Prairie touchdown. At this point, they're up 22-0. Then watch Erickson. He'll fake the sweep, he'll roll out, and guess who will be on the receiving end? You got it, Lavore, the big tight end, 6'7", 300 pounds, 13-yard TD strike. He's heading to Notre Dame on scholarship. 43-18 Eden Prairie, a big win tonight. Big district game, Apple Valley tonight, hosting Eastview, and the Lightning may be one team, maybe a team that can upset Eden Prairie. Andrew Newman, number 25, nice run to set up the Ning. He takes it inside the 5, and it sets up a short touchdown run. Watch the quarterback, Kyle Krivoruchka sneaks it in, Eastview on top. Now, here's the screen pass, and he does a great job finding Tim Nelson. He'll go 31 yards for the score. Eastview 28-6. They get Eden Prairie next week. That could be our spotlight game. Big matchup in the lake tonight. Jefferson Egan, third quarter. Jason Good is the running back for Egan as they cheer him on. 3-yard TD run. Good finishes with 16 carries, 80 yards, and a pair of scores. Egan head coach Dave Fritzie likes what he sees. He'll like this even more. Quarterback Nick Phobes goes deep. Jordan Wilkie's on the receiving end. 72 yards for the touchdown. 28-14, Egan on top. Wayzata Mounds View tonight. And Demetrius Charles, the running back for the Mustangs, scores from a yard out, and they lead it 6-0. Wayzata would come back. Jordan Ruff will go deep to number 80, John Sarik. It's a 50-yard touchdown play, but Mounds View wins this game in a mild upset. 27-7 the final. The Mustangs over Wayzata. Hopkins tonight, the Royals and Rebels of Champlin Park. Non-conference clash. Hopkins QB Matt Hosey deep. Dan Bowling brings it in, and the Royals lead 19-6. Hosey couldn't be stopped tonight, hitting Justin Bracey in the flat. He'll score, and the touchdown makes it 26-6 in the third. Champlin Park, to their credit, back they come, down 26-14. Riza Mahmood takes it for the touchdown, 26-20. But they can't stop Hosey. He dumps it off to Andrew Wright, and he'll work his way into the end zone. Hopkins, 41-20. Big win tonight for the Royals at home. St. Cloud Apollo playing Armstrong. Another non-conference game. Sean Dockendorf ties it at 6. Later in the quarter, Armstrong senior captain Josh Pomerleau breaking tackles on his way to the outside, and he'll take it inside the 5 before he's finally tripped up on the play right into your living room. All the way down, keep it going, they knock him out of bounds. That carry sets up Jimmy Mullen, who goes around in on the other side to put the Falcons up 14-6 after the 2-point conversion. And then the Falcons get the ball back, and Judd Sampson hits Matt Wilson on the crossing route, and Wilson is gone. Long touchdown, and Armstrong, they could be a team to beat in the Classic Lake. 42-28 winners tonight. The Edina Hornets in a wild game against Maple Grove. Good crowd on hand. No score second quarter. It's a punt, but whoops, wait a minute. Maple Grove blocks it. Luke Greeter picks it up and scores. 7-0, Crimson in front. Edina likes to fake into the line and hit the slant. Watch the quarterback, Kevin Carlson, connecting with number 21, Dan Elmug, and a nice pass to the Crimson 9-yard line. It sets up a touchdown. Greg Hildebrand fumbles the ball, but Robert Holly is there to recover it, Holly rather, and it's tied at 7. Later in the quarter, Carlson hits Almog on the slant, 26-yard strike, but this game goes to overtime, and Maple Grove wins on the road 28-27. Matamidi, Totino-Grace. Great matchup, third quarter. Matamidi on the option, Brian Stanek takes the pitch. See you later. Touchdown, Matamidi takes a 14-13 lead. Shake in the stands. Fourth quarter, Totino-Grace comes back. John Andre with the 1-yard run, and Grace with a big win over Matamidi, 28-21 final. At St. Francis, a 5 o'clock start, and the Elks were all over the Saints at about 4:59 today. Joel Cordy scores twice from short yardage. Elk River in that new Northwestern Suburban Conference, they look pretty good today. 41-0, the final score.
Okay, all right, I'll do it. Good. Do it!
You don't need any amplification to hear these guys.
Let's go, boys!
Woodbury has plenty of royal pride.
Do they believe in that system? You tell me if they believe in it. You just listen to them. Do you hear any other school in the state that's loud? Nope. You won't find anybody.
Let's go!
Yards away, a much quieter Hastings team prepares for this gangbuster opening game.
From a coaching point of view, you're always thinking, I wish I had one more day or 2 more days, but let's get it on and find out what we got.
They get it on all right. Quarterback Tom DeSautel keeps it himself, and the junior has got the end zone in mind. It's the first touchdown of the game, and Hastings is out in front, 10-0.
I just can't give enough credit to our offensive line. They did a heck of a job tonight.
Second quarter, and the Raiders looked for more, but DeSautel is picked off by Mark Junt, and the drive is stumped. Seconds before we go to halftime, Travis Kiefer finds his way across the goal line. And then he comes over to say what up to Carroll 11. 17-0 at the break. Second half, and the Royals are still unable to generate much offense at all against this big Hastings D. Coach's son, John Majeski, gets into the act with 2 interceptions in the fourth quarter. And Hastings pitches a shutout tonight at Woodbury, 17-0 the final.
It's always fun beating Woodbury. It's always fun. at their own field here. It's a lot of fun.
Well, the thing with Woodbury you got to beat too, besides just their fine players, is their attitude. You know, they have such a, you know, they can intimidate teams, and I think our kids showed that we weren't intimidated. Cool. And they're gonna have to beat us with their pads, not their volume.
All right, give me one last dose. All right, Randy, that's it from Woodbury. Back to you.
All right, thanks very much, Eric. Hastings winning tonight, a very important game. Now, these teams will play non-conference games throughout the season, but they open up in conference play tonight. So Hastings with a one-game lead now on Woodbury in the chase. This guy is New Prague's big lineman, number 70, Dan Rochar. He's 6'4", 290. Watch him now. He's at right guard. We arrowed him here because he's going to seal on the trap, and Jim Dvorak, number 21, scores. New Prague leading at this point 22-7. They play tough defense too. Watch Dvorak from the D-back spot. He will crush Cedric Allen on the play, and New Prague wins this game tonight 29-20. The Minneapolis City, Washburn, and Southwest. Nick Clark gets outside. 10-yard touchdown run. The Millers are going to be battling Edison, I think, for the City Conference Championship. They, you know, nothing against the other teams, but Washburn and Edison seem to be the better of the group. 29-0 final today. Henry, losers of 17 straight against South today. First quarter, Alvin Nix, 33-yard gain for the Tigers, and it will set up a touchdown run. Now, because of Mound West Tonka's win last night, Henry could be the team with the longest current losing streak. Touchdown by Trevor Copeland, 7-0. But hey, I think we found a Ron Dane here. Rodney Thompson. He's about 260, running for Henry. Touchdown, a 70-yard score. 7-all at this point, and South holds on to win. Henry's now lost 18 consecutive games. It's the longest streak in the state.